Hi folks, and welcome to Random Dominions. Apparently we're gonna play against Dingan. And yeah, what is this board about? So I'm a first player, which is nice. We have ironworks for gains. We don't have any village. Well, that's not true. We have toil, right? So you can toil like leprechauns, for example. But we also have no draw. Anyways, it kind of looks to me like you would want a lot of groundskeepers, so you kind of want to trash down. I think the opening should be like either lookout stockpile or lookout ironworks. I'll try ironworks. Because ironworks can be my terminal action here, actually. I would like to get some stockpiles, you know. That should be fine, I think. Here I might just get the relic. I think it might be worth it. Yeah, because we have the ship. I guess I never showed you this kingdom tab. So here it is. We have castles and we have hexes. Hexes because of leprechaun, right? So he gets a stockpile. Alright. I'll trash here, and I think I want another lookout. This should be a stockpile, and I guess there's not a whole lot to do here, to be honest. So I'll just get stockpile and groundskeeper here. There is something to be said about getting the humble castle, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's, you know, the points, they gonna matter, but humble castle is not a good card, and also you're gonna score more with groundskeepers eventually, so there's that. He gets a sage. Alright. I'll attack him here, which isn't like the biggest deal, but it's something. I don't know, I feel like just getting a groundskeeper here. It feels like a bit of a waste maybe, but whatever. Sadly, both my lookouts are hiding down there. I might just get another groundskeeper here, or I can get like 2 stockpiles. I think stockpiles is better. And hopefully we're gonna... Well, hopefully we ain't gonna reveal all the good cards. Gets another sage. Alright. I can discard this groundskeeper, right? I mean, I don't need this shuffle. Yeah, let's play it safe. And get another groundskeeper here. Alright, looks good. My relic is bottom decked. Yeah. Okay. So groundskeepers and stockpiles both gonna run pretty quickly. So I definitely should think about maybe starting greening this turn. Not this turn, but this shuffle. He might go for a province. I think it's not good. I think you yeah, okay, I kind of like that. So the next time, hopefully I'll get to my ironworks before he does, and then I can go for the humble castle. And if I get some groundskeepers in play before doing that, that would be amazing. All right. Just another groundskeeper, I guess. That's not a good draw. I don't think I want to play the lookout at this point. So I'll save the stockpile and just buy the groundskeeper. And yeah, that's a pity because I can't really afford myself to play. Oh, that's not good. So down there is my ironworks and a bunch of groundskeepers, so I can't really afford myself to play this lookout. Think I'll just buy duchy here, or I can get the humble castle estate. Humble castle sage, maybe. He gets a leprechaun, huh? Well, good luck with that. Yeah, that was a terrible shuffle. All my best cards were bottom decked. In fact, I was feeling pretty good about this situation, and now it's definitely a bit worse than it used to be. So he gets a couple of castles as well. All right. Well, yeah, that sucks a lot. I mean, I can't do the whole lot here. All right. Let's. Well, I guess I'll just get 2 estates for a bunch of points. Yeah, I mean, what else am I going to do? So I played what, 1, 2, 3, 4 groundskeepers, so that's my groundskeeper number 5. I'm not sure about the split, but I think I definitely did not lose the split. Maybe I won the split, or maybe we are even. But I think he might have a bit more stockpiles. See, all right. So how should I proceed with that? I need to top deck too. Should I try to play for the next turn, or I think I might just try and rush the estates. Or I can get like what if I groundskeeper for money? That'll be 6. It's better draw this copper. Yeah, just like that. So my lookouts were not helpful. I think bottom deck should be some junk, right? Because I've seen, so that's groundskeeper number 6, so I have 6 apparently. Yeah, alright. Alright. Do I want to kill the state? I think at this point I'd rather kill the copper, right? Yeah. And well, I can try and draw more, but also I can just buy the duchy here. I think it's safer and should be like the best option. All right. So no more stockpiles for us. Yeah, he had one more. I mean, we split at 6-4. Discards a relic. Alright, that's good. So he ain't gonna be attacking me. That should be just double estate, right? Alright, I drew an estate out of it. So yeah, the amount of bottom decking is ridiculous here, but I think we are still doing fine. I mean, he can still win if he has like a really good turn, but I think I'll just... Basically his winning would involve the small castle. Playing a bunch of groundskeepers and getting a really good castle. His gold is in the discard. Well, actually he has 2 golds, right? Yeah, one from the leprechaun and one from the spooky castle. He played 1 leprechaun the last turn. Not leprechaun, groundskeeper. So he has no... Oh, I was about to say he has no more groundskeepers in this shuffle, but apparently I'm wrong. So I can... What I can do, I can buy an estate without triggering the shuffle and using toil with playing both groundskeepers. Do I want to do that? It's not enough to get the duchy. I think I need to play on... Getting the estate is just too risky. Alright. Okay, so relic is really good to draw. Now I think I'll get the estate. Yeah. I mean, at least I attacked him. So he gets opulent. That might be a problem. Hopefully he didn't draw the whole lot of groundskeepers. But he still has the minus card thing. Minus card token or whatever it's called. And has ironworks. But no groundskeepers. Alright, if he doesn't win on his turn, I probably just win here, right? Even if he... I mean, if he gets like... Yeah, okay. That wins. Alright. Nice. Well, that went good. So... Here's the next one. So yeah, basically we're gonna have this super huge tournament pretty soon, and I would like to ladder a bit before that, because my rating kind of decayed. I'm at 59 right now, and I think my rating should be like maybe 62 or something. I might overestimate my abilities severely, but I think it should be fine for me to be at this rating, and I'll try to pursue this kind of rating, just so that I have a better seed in the tournament. So gonna be playing random games a bit more. All right. So what's this one about? Village Green, how can we discard that? We can't really. Yeah? How can we trash? Well, we can't really. Alright, what we can do, we can get a bunch of actions for the Vineyards. Yeah? let's open Fisherman and I might just get a death card. So think about death card. It allows me to get the innovation quite fast. Which is a good thing. I mean, this deck will never be like good. No trashing, no draw, no nothing. It's just gonna I just gonna try and get my Vineyards like super good. Alright, well, Ruin Market. That's not too inspiring. Of the hand, but he gets Bailey. I don't think I care all that much about knights here, to be honest. Come on, would be nice to draw this death card. He gets a lot of knights. Do I even play this library? I don't think so. That's slightly annoying that my death card missed my ruins. Let's get the candlestick. Or, well, alright, that didn't hurt. Oh, hey, nice. Here's the Ruin Market, I can trash it, and I can get the innovation. And the Ruin Library. I can play the Ruin Library right away. I don't want to. So, well, I can go with Sylvia. I can go with Stampede. Actually, Stampede should be a good option here. And probably next shuffle I'll try to get... Innovation is all about actions, right? Yeah. I'll try to get a potion. Yeah, let's go. I don't want to play the horse right now. He might attack me with this discard knight. That's good. So I was hoping to maybe find a ruin. So what do I want? Might get a villa. Yeah, that kind of went weird. I'm not at all sure what I've done here made any sense, but whatever. His knights won't be doing the whole lot, to be honest. I can get Anna if I want to. I think it's not worth it though. I think this deck is garbage and it's always gonna be garbage. Let's get the death card, trash this library, and get another potion. We're just gonna rush the Vineyards basically. Trash is my death card. Well, that's slightly annoying, but whatever. While he spends his time investing into knights, I'm gonna flood my deck with garbage, and that's the path to victory here, I think. Get the candlestick and vineyard. Do I start just buying the ruins already? I don't think I need to. That's a good draw. He gets yet another knight. Trashes my potion. Well, that okay. That was annoying. That was pretty bad. So let's do it like that. I screwed up. I kind of messed it up. I should have gotten the villa. So innovation, the annoying part about innovation, it only you don't get to choose. Oh my god, now my second potion is gone. That's not nice. Well, potions are the only cards that I care about in this whole deck. So let's get, I kind of need one here, right? I can get death card and potion. I don't think I should. All right. Yeah, the thing is, in the end, I mean, most of my cards are gonna be non-trashable by the knights. So yeah, he might trash some death cards. The only problem is him trashing potions. Other cards I don't really care much about. So that can be Villa. And Vineyard. Because other than attacking knights, they're not exactly doing the whole lot, so... Oh, here goes my villa. Let's get another one. Let's get another potion. So if my potion's gonna survive... Alright, that was quite friendly. Let's do it like that. That was even more friendly. Come on, no potion. Okay. So he attacked me here. Well, never mind, he just shuffled, so... I'm thinking about Stampede. Is it worth it? What's up with the piles? I might just go for candlesticks. Yeah. Oh wait, I can play it, right? Sure. Let's do it like that. That's a very nice hand. I can get another vineyard and candlestick. One of those 6 cards is a potion, so I hope it won't get trashed. But it might get trashed. Nope. Well, it still can get trashed, right? If he buys Vendor now. But that's not the biggest deal, even if it gets trashed. Because I think at this point I'm quite ahead in... If I buy Candlestick Maker, I'm gonna have... let's do it like that. Now I can buy another one and a vineyard. Okay. All right. So I would say I'm doing great here. Trash is another villa. That didn't hurt. Well, the only part of this attack that was hurting me actually is that this potion is going to miss the shuffle, which is actually quite a big deal, but not the biggest deal ever. I guess I'll leave the death card. That's gonna be double candlestick. Let's trash the fisherman, because Villa can give me a plus buy, which might matter. So yeah, I think it's my opponent's deck here doesn't have a purpose. He doesn't have a plan, I would say, because this deck can't really go for provinces. I mean, maybe if you give it several more turns, he'll trash down a bit with Enna, and yeah, but it will be too slow, because by this time I'll get most of Vineyards, and Vineyards gonna give me a lot of points here, so I should be fine, and the piles are basically gone. Buys a candlestick. All right. Well, I'll buy a candlestick and like a couple of runes. So this turn I'll just buy another potion, I think. Hopefully he will only attack me once more, not more than that, because I don't want this potion to miss. Damn it. Yeah, that's quite bad, because not only this potion missed, also I was about to buy another potion into the shuffle, and now both, now it doesn't actually make the whole lot of sense, because I probably won't see the next shuffle. I should maybe try and kill some other pile. He gets the bronze. I can buy the death card. I can buy 2 death cards. Let's just buy one. Oh, wait a second. Knights are at 2. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll buy Death Tree. Yeah. 5 coffers. Let's buy the Death Tree. Play it. I trashed his merchant. Hooray. And yeah. And that's it. All right, that was a funny one. I think yesterday I had a game. I tried Gardens Rush with Engineer, and I was thinking that, and the board also had Toil, and I was thinking that, okay, maybe this can, Engineer and Toil, so maybe I can play both. I can play 2 engineers a turn if I'm kind of drawing nicely, but it was not even close. I lost the game terribly. All right, but yeah, Vineyards is an amazing way of scoring, and especially when nothing else really going on this board, you should just go for Vineyards. So yeah, this tournament, it kind of starts, I think, in like a month, or maybe even a bit more than that. So maybe it's not the right time to really start grinding the rating, but whatever. The way so higher rating will help me in it won't really help me to win the tournament, because it does not depend, you know, my no matter my rating, I will still need to beat all the strong opponents, or like all the strong opponents I meet on the way to, you know, to get to the finals. But higher rating will definitely help me to go further in the tournament, because my starting opponents are supposed to be kind of weaker if I get higher rating. So we rolled into Topher here, and what's this one about? All right, here that's the whole different story. Well, the trashing kind of sucks because it's only a research, but we have a lot of stuff. I think Lucky's research should be the play, and maybe trash Lucky's for Animal Fair. This might be a second research. He gets a good draw. I have a reasonably good draw. Alright, what's the way of the mule? It's just an action and coin. Okay. Oh my... What? Yeah, he already got a king's court. Oh my god. Alright. So Animal Fair is the only plus buy. Get supplies. Supplies is good, because King's Court and the horse should be like really nice. Let's research this estate. There is still an estate down. I think I want to draw everything. And what do I even get? Honestly, might be another Lucky's. Yeah, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not sure if we're ever going to get to the plus buy. So I might just play both of those as, what you call it, mules. And get the King's Court. But then I don't play my research. So what's left in there? I have 2 coppers, an estate, a research, and actually more like it. So let's try and draw that. All right. So yeah, well, let's just accept that it kind of sucks, and get the King's Court, which is still pretty good. Yeah, I was not able to put the research in play, but it's okay, not the biggest deal. He has 2 supplies now. Gets more Luckies. Maybe my ordering was a bit dubious there, but All right, let's probably get an animal fair here. It's another king's court. I want to play both my researches, or I can just play one, and then I won't need to spend. No, let's. All right, whatever. I have a lot of money. I can windfall. Is that good? How about no? How about just getting another king's court? I think that should be just better. This hand sucks. So we don't really have any ways of scoring. I think this this should be just a bronze for me. I should be a bit ahead in terms of trashing. Although he might, yeah, he might just trash 3 coppers this turn. Yeah, apparently that's what he's going to do. I mean, not coppers, but yeah. So his advantage is he has a couple of supplies. My advantage is I have the animal fair. He gets animal fair now. Alright. As a second player, yeah, I'm going to... Because thing is, you want... There is no way to catch up on... you know, nobody's going to double price or like anything. So, yeah, if I start now and if I never miss... play, research, play, so, I can't really trash those last 2, it's okay, bronze. I mean, obviously, is that like an extremely terrible draw for me? Because 2 coppers and the bronze are my only bad cards, basically. My only cards that I really don't want to draw. And I drew them all in the first hand of the shuffle, so that's one way I can lose this game. But oh my god, that's really bad. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite bad. Okay. It's gonna be Dashi then. I mean, but that is quite sad. Definitely, he's better set up in this regard because he has the horses, which on a good draw he can keep. Like right now he has a couple of horses and he does not necessarily need to play them, I would think. So that helps him a lot. But also definitely, you know, bottom deck in both king's courts, that's not good. He's gonna get another bronze. Well, I still should be kind of fine, right? Because I'll get a bronze now, he won't be able to get a bronze. So, play, and play and then mu. Okay. Do I want to trash the luckies? I probably do not. Just want this bronze. Alright. This well, I mean, yeah, can't do much about that, but I can't really complain because while I'm not having the good draws definitely with the deck that I got, I could have gotten a better deck by gaining at least one copy of supplies. And he goes for it. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know whether going for it is good or not. It's hard for me to tell. Hard for me to judge that, but he goes for it. Basically buying a dashi for him is hoping that I would offer a tie. Does it work like that? Never mind. Anyway, I can't do anything. Can I? Like if I king, I can hit 4. Ah. Alright, whatever. Also, I should have been probably just getting the luckies. Because now without those king's courts, I won't really be able to do anything this turn. So that was slightly unlucky for me in the end. But oh well, this happens. It's fine. Yeah, I know the root of this problem. Maybe instead of 1 luckies, I could have gotten supplies. Here's Toffer again, and we can. I'm the first player this time, and we have King's Court again. So how do I open? We have Alms, we have Pageant. Both are, to be honest, quite irrelevant for my opening. Because I think I want Page Monastery. Is that even so? Monastery is the only trashing, right? Well, if you don't count Miser, and I guess you don't want to count that. So yeah, let's just go for Page Monastery. He gets a Pageant. I can get a Pageant here if I want to. Do I? I mean, what else am I? Yeah, that sounds like an kind of nice idea. Because I don't really want anything else. Hopefully I'll draw my monastery, never mind. Let's get another page. Monastery should work nicely with the treasure hunter. I can get a hunting lodge. Is it worth it? I guess. State is worse than copper, right? So yeah, sadly I didn't quite get. Yeah, I was the second. I'm going to play my treasure hunter right after he played his, so I'm getting 2 silvers and no monster in hand. But oh well. Do I want a second monastery? It's usually not the best idea ever. Yeah, let's not do it. Let's just get like another page. I'm not sure if I'm going to exchange it, but at least I'll get the, what you call it, the coffer. He trashes my silver, that's very friendly. And gets the King's Court. Oh wait, he had the burn. When did he get it? That was like a very good very good draw for him. So he found his village and he found both his terminals. Baron, I really like Baron. It's one of cards I really like that probably does not deserve this much love, but anyway. So okay, I have an extra warrior, which is good. Hopefully I don't draw my monastery here. It's another hunting lodge. I mean, that's a tough call here between hunting lodge and wild hunt. I think I like hunting lodge still. Yeah, here is my monastery, obviously, and I'm going to discard it. Good thing is, it's just gold, right? Yeah. Good thing is I'm playing my hero already. So what can I do here? I can get a Baron, and that actually looks like a way to go, right? It's the only plus buy. Yeah, let's get it. Am I greedy enough to get another treasure hunter? I think I am. Not the last reason in this decision is monastery. Yeah, even if you get like a bunch of silvers, it's a bit less terrible as usual than usual because yeah, because you can at least try compensate it by trashing some coppers and estates. Gets Wild Hunt and Page. Wild Hunt is great. I think I just want the King's Court though. He gets a second Wild Hunt. Kinging this warrior is a bit scary, to be honest. Right? Because I have a good chance of drawing my champion dead. I usually don't do that. Should I do it here? I mean, I can't even single play this warrior because I don't. You know what? Let's go for it. And here it is. Maybe at least I trashed something nice. Well, I trashed his Baron. And I discarded his champion. Okay, I discarded his champion. That's like really good. Yeah, well. I'll get yet another King's Court. Keep the warrior. Well. Oh, never mind. I didn't. Oh! I didn't discard his champion. I drew my own champion dead. All right, I'm going to lose this one. Let's get the Wild Hunt now. That's actually a nice place for this hunting lodge to be, unless I draw like some nice card with it. Trashed my treasure hunter. Well, I never liked it all that much anyway. But yeah, now it looks like I'm it looks like I might be doing fine. Yeah, this is an amazing draw. Well, now it's not. Damn it. Well, oh my god. All right. Keep the word. I think there was. All right. That's a good draw again. Apparently we are going back and forth with those. He rebought his Baron. Yeah. Okay. So he has the buy. I think I have 3 King's Courts to his 2. He has way more Wild Hunts though. Hunting Lodge is whatever. I think I have another King's Court. Cards. Yeah. Cards. Points. Nice. Warrior. Alright, now we are talking. And this should be so one thing he can do, he can try and pile the estates just to prevent me from getting any points, but I think I should get 2 King's Courts, 2 Wild Hunts, something like that. Or maybe I only have 2 Wild Hunts. Maybe I should get like 3 Wild Hunts, 2, 3, and the King's Court. Is it going to be for him too easy to pile? Maybe. Keep the warrior. Alright. Well, that doesn't look too bad, this starting hand. Gonna find at least 5 cards. And I trashed 5 coppers the last turn, so so he's drawing, looks like he's drawing, but let's see what he does here, because he might leave me a pileout if he does not green like properly, like get some provinces. If he only gets the Wild Hunt points. King's Court. I wonder if... Okay, I shouldn't be able... Well, I shouldn't say I should be able to pile here, but it is possible technically for me to pile here, because I can gain all the states with like either Baron or Wild Hunt. I would only need to score just a little bit, just a single point. Okay, I think that should be enough. So let's draw first. Cards. Let's play this useless thing. And so King's Court, the Wild Hunt. Cards. Points. So I should have been playing my... Yeah, that was a mistake, kinda. But that... Okay, yeah. That should be enough for me to... GG. And actually I want to just maybe... make sure I actually have it. So points. Yeah, I mean, end actions. Yeah, basically it's not like I had it with you know, I just had it. I only had like 3 extra coins, but whatever. Okay. Think I have time for at least one more, or maybe 2. We played with Toffer a lot in the league matches. He's a very good player. So yeah, Baron is one of those cards. It's kind of like a terminal payload, and all of those are usually not all that exciting, but I kind of just like that. It's probably my favorite card from Intrigue or something. Anyways, what's going on here? So we have another line here in the face of peasant, and the only trashing is loan, which is not a very good trashing. Let's probably get scavenger peasant. How about that? Yeah, I think I like that. And we have Way of the Peak here. Yeah, Kingdom tap. Yeah, this one is not so so huge. It's just the peasant line and the cards themselves, basically. All right, and here's the peasant. Here's the not the best draw. Let's get a second peasant. I can exchange it even if I pig it. So let's pig it. My scavenger is the last card, which is fine. I kind of want the Lost City. Let's get it. Sure, exchange that. So that's a bit less than ideal, but it's fine because we have Wave the Peak, so I'll just yeah, actually it's quite fine, right? I'll just piggy the peasant. Not sure if you can see my opponent's message. Apparently he's referring to frequently asked questions. Alright. And I think I'll discard, top deck this Lost City and just get another one. Alright. He was wondering actually if exchanging is counted for as gaining for library. But it does not. Alright. It would be great to find what's his face, my scavenger, but also it would be nice to attack him twice. Oh, okay, I found the scavenger. That's great. Discard, top deck, copper. Now what? So, am I ever going to get the loan? Kind of want the peasant, and I kind of want to just keep one maybe because of the plus buy. Is it silly to do that. Kinda is. Do I have any? Oh, wait a second. Livery change. Yeah, okay. I need the livery. I need the livery because I can exchange horses for changelings. And this way we can get more stuff. I mean, horses are nice, but still, we might do that. So here, I guess I'll just take another peasant. And yeah, loan. It's kind of loan is kind of tempting, but the thing is, I think you never get loan here. Just because there is always going to be something you want more than that. Is it still peasant for me? Now that I have 4 coins and not only 3. I mean, how good is meal? How good is sheepdog? I think peasant is still the best for me. So I'm slightly ahead, and well, not anymore. I have 2 fugitives. He has fugitive and a soldier. But now Egan's gonna have fugitive and disciple, so he's slightly ahead now. Gets yet another lost city, alright. I'm just going to play everything here. And this time definitely playing the peasant as a peasant. Because I want this plus buy. And it's going to be Lost City and the Meal, I think. Just because I want 2 horses, right? So livery. Do I really get the changeling? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do get the changeling instead of horse. Alright, and meal. Livery, changeling for a horse, and I'll keep the meal. And do I want to get the teacher? I don't know. I think I want to keep the peasant. So here at least I can draw Lost City. Maybe he'll draw me like another card. Decides not to attack me. I didn't find any of his... didn't find his disciple. Alright, here's a scavenger. I can scavenge here and top deck something, top deck like a Lost City. Or I can just try and piggy my way through. I think I like... So it could be either Disciple or the Lost City. Disciple... If I draw nicely, Disciple is better. If I draw bad, Lost City is better. I think I'll go for the Lost City. So let's Disciple this peasant. Oh, wait a second. I can do both. Do I want to? I can draw further. I can piggy it. I can draw more. I think I'm good though. I might get a city here. Alright, here's another lost city. So, that's actually quite funny. I think the meta was always to get the teacher. After the adventures came out, like everybody's going for the teacher. And I was definitely on that train for many years. And only recently some very like strong players started to like, oh hey, teacher actually isn't that good. And you know what? When you think about it, it's kind of, you know, teacher is good. Teacher is amazing, you know, but teacher has a problem. It's way slower than the disciple. And disciple, I mean, and sometimes teacher is just, I mean, it's necessary, right? But thing is, disciple is such an amazing card, and actually, I mean, well, actually, it's not that good. That's a joke. All right, let's piggy the livery, and I drew an estate. That sucks. So let's actually play it now. All right. I'm yet to see my changelings. Yep. I want the livery. Okay. And do I want the lost city? I do not. Because then I trigger his animal fair. Well, he might trigger it himself, but still. I'll just get another city. Should I get the province? No. No. Actually, let me undo. I'll get an animal fair myself. Livery. Okay. Keep the disciple. That's very bad. I mean, I guess I'm going to piggy this. Oh well, okay, now I'm just going to disciple the meal. So he was able to get the plus buy and yeah. And he puts his teacher on the mat. I mean, teacher is good, but I think having two disciples is it might be even better than that. So ain't gonna discard, play, ain't gonna discard, continue. Now I'm going to top deck the another lost city, right? Discard. Top deck the lost city. Piggy this soldier. And try and draw more and fail. Okay. Actually, sorry, undo. I'll try and, you know, this plus buy here does not give me anything, so I'll try and draw more. Okay, didn't happen, but whatever. City, right? Yeah. And oh, dang it, I don't have a city in play. All right, I'll just get meal then. Yeah, it's fine. And it's probably time to exchange my stuff here. Fugitive, yeah, okay. Oh my god. Yeah, that's very bad. Well, let's be honest about it. Maybe getting all the changelings was a bit greedy instead of horses. Also, I kind of caused myself a very bad shuffle right here. Yeah. Also, maybe... Oh, hey, so he has... You know what? Maybe I'm just playing terribly because he has both teacher and 2 disciples, so yeah, I feel like I'm like losing terribly here. My only advantage is I have those liveries, I have those changelings, so if I drew a bit better, I could have gotten like a bunch of cities and yeah. But right now it feels like I'm just dead after this turn, because he's going to have a turn again, I think. I don't like this bias. I don't like another animal fur in the mill. I think you want kind of liveries and cities, something like that. All of the meal is just whatever, and animal fur you'd rather gain it mid-turn if you really want to with your disciple. And livery, you really want livery for the end game control because of changelings. I'm not I'm not even sure I want anything here. I think well, I'll just get another changeling, whatever. So he has 2 soldiers, and I also have a soldier, I think. Big is his teacher. That's funny. Yeah, he's going to draw. Well, yeah, whatever. So probably my worst. I mean, it's hard to judge now. Maybe my worst decision in this game was to not exchange, to not promote my 3rd peasant. I kept it as peasant just to have a plus buy, and maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe that was not worth it. So yeah, and maybe teacher was actually good here. I mean, it's hard to judge now because yeah, with decks with not ration, it could go either way. Probably because of this deck has not ration, getting, probably in such deck, teacher is slightly better because it's slightly you can draw disciple really with some actions that you really don't want, and with teacher just it gives you more consistency. And my opponent, he managed to get 7 lost cities, so getting plus card on those definitely helps a lot. So if he gets like a couple of levers here, it just piles. On the other hand, he doesn't know that I have this shitty turn. So in fact, if I would have like a really good turn here, I think I could pile. So yeah, taking provinces for him is good, I think. Yeah, I kind of like those buys. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's not a nicely drawn disciple. That's disciple, livery, big eat. So yeah, my opponent asks, why would I pig a meal? Alright, yeah, so I bottom decked some of my good stuff, which is always annoying, but oh well. Kinda need to draw on. Maybe I shouldn't have been drawing on. Uh, hmm, hmm, hmm. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, just gonna get the horses. Don't want more changelings. Let's get a scavenger for points. And now let's get a city. Oh my god, that's a lot of clicking. And another city. Keep the disciple. Okay. Well, he should be able to pile here easily. So my only hope is that he misses here, that he doesn't draw, and I can somehow maybe draw. That's like my only hope. Actually, if he really decides to miss here, my chances are not all that bad because I have a scavenger here right away. So if I draw at least another action with this lost city, I'll be able to top deck like a city or something, and then I might be able to draw. But honestly, even one good turn won't be really enough for me. Yeah, so he gets all the meals here. Now his cities, well, he has animal first. Yeah, he can just buy a triple city here. It should be quite easy for him to do at this point. Yeah, he must have it in hand. Yep, okay. I have no problem with you playing it out. I would personally just buy my 3 cities and quit in this situation, but it's fine. GG. Some estates on top of that. All right. And yeah, let's play another one. Should be just fine. My friend list on Dominion Online is getting quite extensive. I always have quite some people playing. So I'm yet to start playing this league season, and definitely a bit late this time because I was not able to play at all for some time, and yet to start playing the league, but looking forward to it. But yeah, with boards like that, you kind of, I mean, I'm not blaming everything on luck or anything. This board is definitely not the case, but with boards like that with no trashing, I kind of those are my least favorite. Yeah, I wish I wish they wouldn't exist. Anyways, this one looks nice though. It doesn't have trashing. Well, it has jack of all trades, but we have black market, so yeah, that changes a lot, and we have a way to set up the next turn and whatnot. So definitely open black market, and I think I'll just double it up, right? He gets the silver. I'll get a black market. Yep, that's good. If the other one won't miss, that would be just amazing. So here's the familiar. None of these are too exciting. And he hits 6, which is like extremely good. Borovich Wharf is great. Actually, crop rotation is also, I would say, amazing. So well, monastery is reasonably good indeed. Oh, yeah. But probably it's not good enough for this board. I'll just get the wharf. Sadly did not hit 6, so I might go for hostelry here, I think. I mean, if I don't hit like something very super great from the black market. The best buy would be probably an inn or something. Inn would be really nice. Oh hey, encampment is like super great, right? Oh, wait a second. What? Okay, I don't know the rules. I'll ask people in the Discord. And also, I'll try to find it in Wikipedia. Dominion 1, obviously. Empires, what's your face? Encampment. Alright. Okay, encampment sucks. Don't buy. Undo hostery. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm a bit envious of his border village, but it's fine. I have my hostery. He hits 6 again. Well, I'm getting a bit more envious. Well, I can either get another hostery, or I can get another wharf, or I can just get the charm. Let's get greedy and get the wharf. And if I draw, oh my god, that would be like really the worst. I really want to see my wharf now. Or at least the black market. At least. Drawing a copper here would be terrible, but sadly it is also very likely. Oh hey, I have a horse and still no wharf. Apparently I can't really hit... well, smugglers... There is something to be said about smugglers here. Smugglers here would be freaking amazing, but I don't have terminal space for that. Do I still buy the smugglers? No. Okay. I mean, smugglers is great, but imagine this hand, but smugglers instead of hostery. He wharf. So he, instead of playing the wharf, he exchanged the wharf into Port Evolution wharf. I don't like that. I think you just, you know, playing wharf is very good because you can play it and its effect is like really amazing. So I'd say you'd rather play the wharf, but yeah. Black market. None of this I care about. Crop rotation is great, but not great enough for me to skip Boer Village Wharf. Alright. So 2 wharfs in play, that should be a really good turn for me. And not so great turn for him, because he decided to exchange, to not play his wharf. Forge is nice. Like, Forge is really good. I think I would buy Forge here, even if it, you know, make me skip the King's Court. But he didn't get there in terms of money. So what I can do here, I can exchange Border Village for King's Court, and that might be worth it. I can also exchange Black Market for Hostery, this might be worth it. Let's play the Black Market and see what happens. I don't care about any of those. I can just get 2 King's Courts. Let's go for that. Sadly, no wharf in play, but I got 2 King's Courts. That's a big deal. And no funny business here. I kind of drew my village and I drew my smithy, so everything's good. Falconer is nice. Paddock is kind of nice, but who needs those when you can just Border Village Wharf? Alright. Well, it ain't ideal, but it's fine, I guess. Let's see what we can find in this black market. I'd say Conspirator is not worth it to... City Quarter, huh? I'll be able to repay the debt here, right? Is it... I mean, is it better than just getting, you know... It probably isn't better, to be honest. Maybe it is. City Quarter, huh? What about Patron? Can I like reveal it? Not really. Alright, I'll skip it. Whatever. And both Horn, all of these are actually quite good. If I buy Horn, the problem is opportunity cost, right? I think if I buy spices, I can still buy Border Village. Is that true? Yeah. Okay, I'll get the spices. Alright, alright. Hopefully I draw some kind of village here. I don't have any more horses. Haunted Woods is freaking scary. I hope he won't buy that, because it basically shuts down the black market. Which, I mean, which isn't like the biggest deal ever on this board. The board is strong enough. You can, you know, black market is just terminal silver with side effects, kinda. Scrap is nice. And it's also cheap, so you can, yeah, you can buy both scrap and, you know, something nice like King's Court or like Border Village. And then if you scrap King's Court your scrap, that should be also great. And he has a chance to do that now. So I didn't draw any village, sadly. What if I butterfly now? What's going to happen? Alright, I'll do it for science. Will my King's Court stay? Do I draw cards? I don't know. I have no idea whatsoever what's going to happen right now. So apparently King's Court did not stay. So that's a good news, I think. But also I won't be too surprised if I don't draw any cards. That would be a really bad part of this story. So the piles are getting kind of low, and oh wait, he gets Chapel. Buys it. This place is also really good, obviously. I would take this place, yeah, just maybe just for having the option of what? Why did he just buy Hostory without gaining horses? Alright, so I did draw. I did draw 4 cards. Alright, so it kind of worked nicely. Alright. Do I want this highway? I mean, I think highway is pretty good, right? Let's get it. Do I want this upgrade? I also think upgrade is pretty good. But maybe I'll just get the last border village. It probably should be just better. Alright. So now this turn I'll be able to do some stuff. Maybe I should have gotten the upgrade, because I would imagine it is possible to pile here. Butterfly does not need to become an action, right? So the best way to score points is by buying Vineyards here. So I can butterfly my black market into potion and draw at the same turn and buy Vineyards. That would be probably the most efficient way to score if I really want to score points. So let's see what he does. I think he would really need to either try and win on this turn, which might be possible for him, or he would really need to try and score a lot of points. If he just lowers the piles and does not score, I think with this starting hand I should be able to pile one way or another. So he just displaces some states. Gets a province. I still have another king square down there. And this highway might kind of help me with the money. All right, excuse me for a moment. All right, so I do have. He only got a pro. Okay, I should be able to maybe pile here. Let's play the whole story first, so that we are sure we have an action. And let's draw the heck out of. And do I really just try and pile? Do I need to? Oh, wait a second. It was a wharf. Damn it. I was thinking I was. Yeah, okay. I need to concentrate. I think I kind of want another action. Now butterfly it. Return it. Get another king's card. Play the wharf. Play the wharf. Play this hostelry because I'm not likely to return that. Okay. So I can return this wharf, get... Do it like that. Then I can also score with returning the king's card. Is that... I think I'm kind of screwing it up already. Okay, okay, let me see. If I you know what? I'm definitely getting a potion. And I think at this point I definitely need to king score this border village. Wow, my head hurts. Oh. Alright. Is there a way now to do it, maybe? Oh yeah, actually I can just pile the estates, right? Should be freaking easy. Yeah. Estates and hostelries, right? Okay, that should be easy. I'm not sure why am I doing that. I don't want any of this. Play. Don't buy. Butterfly. No, I can't. 11. Okay. That should be enough. 8. No, it's not enough. Damn it. Alright. What can I do about this terrible situation? Border will. Let's buy. Okay, 8 estates, 8 coins. Yeah, it's not enough. So let's buy a vineyard. I am ahead in points. Can I get to? Okay, that wins. All right. Oh my god, that was so freaking messy. All right, whatever. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and see you soon in the next one.